Hi, welcome to the world of sick people. I hear it's going around, but it has hit this house hard. I don't know if you can hear it in my breathing, but it's not good. It has definitely put a kink into all the plans that I had as far as filming, putting Christmas away, all the projects. Everything I think is just kind of on hold because I can't breathe. Anyway, so I decided, if I can't breathe and I'm just going to be sitting around doing nothing, maybe I could be sitting around doing nothing, but not really doing nothing. Maybe I should tackle something. And so I have this little project. Let's see this. It's this little wooden book sculpture. I bought this 3 years ago, and I have to assemble it. It's the night before Christmas book nook thingy. And I was going to do this before Christmas 3 years ago, and I've meant to do it before Christmas every year since. And guess what I still haven't done? Because when I opened it and pulled out the instructions, I don't know if you can see this. It's so thick. There are so many pages. There's at least 20 pages here of instructions on how to put this dumb thing together. And you have to use wood glue and bar clamps and precision every time I look at this, I kind of want to vomit. Like, this looks like so much work. And if I'd known it was this much work when I bought it, I don't think I would have bought it. So anyway, I'm going to put on Lord of the Rings, and we are going to tackle the 3-year project. I've got my water, and I've got some Fritos and some chili cheese dip. And here we go. Okay, on the instructions on what we're going to need, it said you need blue painter's tape. And it was so specific. It said it has to be blue. I mean, I'm sure later on maybe I'll find out why, but why does it have to be blue? Like, if I had green painter's tape, would that completely destroy the project? And then I needed a fine tip applicator for the glue. And this little paintbrush, I have it. I've never used it. It's probably the closest thing I've got. So let's see what happens.
You got me feeling kinda crazy. You got me feeling like my head is spinning round. The way you look is so amazing, amazing. I could stare into your eyes for hours and hours. Everything is kinda hazy. We're just dancing in the dark in the flashing lights. I know you can't hear what I'm saying, so I'm just gonna hold you closer. You take me higher when we're together. It feels like you set my whole world on fire. I know I want you, I know I need you here. You're Robin, I want tonight. You know you make me feel so alive. I wanna stay with you, never say goodbye. It's like we're in paradise, like we're in paradise. You're Robin, I want tonight. You know you make me feel so alive. I wanna stay with you, never say goodbye. It's like we're in paradise, like we're in paradise, yeah. I don't know how you do it to me.
Remember how I said there were like 20 pages? Yeah, I didn't realize they were front and back, so I already skipped a page. It's fine.
My head's been round. I'll hold you close to me. You're all I want. So stay right here with me. This feels like paradise. You take me higher when we're together. It feels like you set my whole world on fire. I know I want you, I know I need
Okay, so far so good. So this is what we've got. As you can see, it's very three-dimensional. So every single piece is, you know, separate. And I've been working on this now for about 2 hours. There are pieces over here that have been worked on but haven't come into this final piece yet. And as you can see, do you see all these teeny tiny little pieces that we haven't gotten to yet? But we will. I'm gonna be so proud of myself when we're done. We have the back piece on and the walls. I'm adding this staircase. So, dude, I just put these little steps in for the stairs. Holy cow, that was tedious. Holy cow. But there's so much freaking detail on this. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on, maybe if I turn it this way. That is a little mouse hole. And there's a little tree and a little mouse family staring into the house from the mouse hole. Can you see that? That is crazy. So it might be a pain in the butt, but man. Okay, the guy who made this, and so he put so much detail to this. It's crazy. Oh my word. This is gonna be so awesome when it's done. Okay, I'm done. That took all of Fellowship of the Ring and most of the Two Towers to put together. I did take some breaks in between, but still, that was a lot. So I'm going to show you the finished product, and then I am going to go and put it on my shelf. Now, I realize Christmas is over, but I think I need to make sure this glue is really well set. And I just spent so freaking long putting this together. I'm not just going to stick it in a box and put it away till next year. So this thing is going to sit on my shelf for at least a week. At least a week. And that is what I get for procrastinating building it. If you can't read this, it says, "The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there." There are so many details in this. It's crazy. There's no way you're even going to be able to see all of it. I don't know. Remember that mouse hole I showed you? Because there it is again. And it is lit up. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And then if you come over to the sides, and to all a good night. Probably should have showed the other side first. Merry Christmas to all. So it's got a lid on the top where I can turn the switch on for the batteries for the lights. And then it's just this cute little, yeah. Okay, let's put it on the shelf, see what it looks like. I clearly haven't taken any Christmas decorations down yet, so the setting is still pretty perfect. Oh, that's so cute. That was worth it. That is so cute. And I remember, I know it's been 3 years, but I do remember in the example, the booth, the gentleman who makes these and sold them to me, he says usually people paint them. So you paint the whole thing, you paint all the individual pieces, and then you put the whole thing together. And I was just looking at that and thinking, what on earth? The amount of intricate detail, like it would take days and days to paint that, and I'm pretty sure it would look like garbage. I am not a talented enough or have enough technique or patience probably to paint something like that. So yeah, mine it's just wood, and I think it looks lovely just as wood. That being said, this gentleman who makes these, he sets up at it's called Summer Fest. It's like a summer art fair that we have here every year. And I might buy another one next summer, since this one has now actually been built. I would go in with the intention that I'd like to paint the next one if I could find one that's a little more simple than this Night Before Christmas, because, ooh, but I'm afraid they're all that intricate, which is amazing. He is very, very, very talented. But, oh, that's just gonna be hard. That is gonna be hard. But I don't know, maybe I'll buy another one, and maybe it'll sit in my closet for 3 more years. I don't know. You know what, in case anybody is interested in these, I mean, clearly this is not sponsored, but this is the card. The card was in with it, Hemisphere Design. This is the gentleman, his business, he makes these wooden art kits and gifts for book lovers. Now I would say they had one that was Pride and Prejudice. This is really, really cool. And they have some that you don't have to build, that you can just like, they're not 3-dimensional like the one that I just built. It's more like a little thingy that you can just stick. That makes no sense. I'm sorry, but you could go to his website. Does he have one? Etsy. He has an Etsy store, etsy.com/shop/hemispherescope. Oh, how many hours? Put it up here. Can you see that? So if anyone's interested, again, not sponsored, so you're welcome, Hemisphere Designs. Sorry it took me 3 years to build this, but I mean, I paid you for it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. Hopefully in the next video, I will not have the flu. It is the flu. I tested. It is influenza A. Happy day. I wish health and happiness to all of you out there in internet world, and I'll see you next time.